Hello, I'm Father Frank Karwacki, the pastor of Our Lady Mount Carmel Church, and I'm doing a YouTube on confirmation for our confirmation students who are at home working online, virtual. And I thought I would like to give them my way to remember the gifts of the Holy Spirit. One of the things that you will be required, most confirmation students are also called confirmands. Most of you confirmation students will be required to know the gifts of the Holy Spirit that you're going to receive in confirmation and to memorize them. And I have a mnemonic device that will help you memorize them, and that's why I'm doing this. But first of all, I'd like to mention the gifts of the Spirit, and you can see on the chart, wisdom. Wisdom helps you to see God's view of the world and to discover God's presence in the events of life. It's a supernatural wisdom given from God. Understanding helps you grasp the meaning of our beliefs about God and His Word. Again, it's the help of the Holy Spirit doing that. It's a gift. Right judgment helps you to choose the right and good things to do. That's a great gift. We need right judgment, or else we get ourselves in trouble, right? Courage. Courage helps you to do what is right and good in spite of difficulties or hardships. That's what courage is. Again, it's supernatural courage given by the Holy Spirit. It's a gift. Knowledge. It's not ordinary knowledge, by the way. Knowledge helps you recognize the goodness of God in your life and to appreciate God's kindness to us, to really appreciate God's goodness. And reverence helps you to show honor and respect to God and all things of God, and to all people. Reverence, the holy reverence. Wonder and awe, that's one gift. That's two words in it, wonder and awe. It helps you marvel at the goodness and majesty of God and just be in awe of His creation, all His beautiful work that He does. To cherish with gratitude the goodness in life and in people that God has given us. Wonder and awe. Now, to memorize this gift of wisdom, understanding, right judgment, courage, knowledge, reverence, wonder, and awe, how would you remember them? Well, a mnemonic device. And there's different ones you'll find in textbooks, but I made one up that's maybe a little outlandish, but I think it will help you remember it. Maybe some of you are aware of the cartoon with the Flintstones. Remember the Flintstones? Remember Flintstone was a Stone Age man, primitive, living in a cave. Of course, his vocabulary was limited, didn't know how to spell. Keeping all that in mind, bear with me as I do my impersonation of Flintstones to remember these gifts of the Spirit. So picture he's out in the forest working and hunting or whatever, and he comes home, and in his cave he has a stone refrigerator. Naturally, everything was made out of stone practically. And in that refrigerator he had one of his favorite drinks. Maybe you know about RC Cola. RC Cola, yes, and that was his favorite drink. So he comes home, he's tired and thirsty, and he opens up the stone refrigerator door, and he goes, well, first of all, he goes, "Were?" Well, W-R. He doesn't know how to spell, he's a Stone Age man, right? So he spells it W-U-R. Were? That's the way he says it. Were? RC. Like saying, where's my RC? Were? RC. He opens the refrigerator, and there it is. And he picks up the RC Cola, and he drinks it down, and then he goes, "Caw, caw." Tastes so good. Caw. Refreshing and cooling. So, were, RC, caw. So, were, W-R, wisdom, understanding, right judgment. You see it on the chart. RC is reverence and courage. Reverence and courage, RC. And Ka is knowledge. and then awe and wonder. Awe and wonder. That's an easy way. So if you are most likely confirmed by a bishop, he may ask you, what are the 7 gifts of the Holy Spirit? Well, don't go through the motions like I just tell you and pretend you're a Stone Age person. So just try to remember the mnemonic device and say, in your mind you're thinking wisdom, understanding, right judgment, and then you're thinking of the RC, yes, remembrance and courage, and then you're thinking of knowledge, awe, and wonder. Well, I hope you memorize this, and especially my students from Our Lady Mount Carmel Church in Mount Carmel that are online and studying it, I'd like you to use this, maybe even better than the one that's in the textbook you have. So, Thank you. Hope you'll remember the gifts, the 7 gifts of the Holy Spirit.